I was given an old bandsaw the other day. It had a broken table on it, like it had been dropped and smashed this table. You can see where I welded it back up, and it works perfectly fine. I think it's like a 1-horse single phase motor, so it doesn't use a lot of power. Just the startup takes a wee bit of power, but once it's running it uses very little. It's a really efficient way to cut wood because you can see that blade is quite thin. Chainsaw chain is 10 times that width, and it sort of takes a cut out about that much, whereas this only takes a couple of millimeters. I've already got a bandsaw in my workshop, so I figured I'll leave this one outside with a cover over it and just use it for cutting up the small bits, like anything up to 10 centimeters it should handle. And they're always a nuisance to cut up, I find, these little bits, because you've either got to bend over and do it on the ground or lift them onto a sawhorse, so you're sort of triple handling them. So I figure if I take them straight from the front of the tractor, buzz them through on the bandsaw, that should be a pretty efficient way to do it, I think. And also I'm using the power from the hydro turbine, so it won't cost me a cent. Won't have to worry about buying oil and petrol. That's what the inside of a bandsaw looks like. 2 giant wheels with a blade going around both of them. Pretty simple, really. And the blades are cheap as for these things. You've got to be pretty careful with your fingers though, because if you get your fingers in there, they're just going to whip right off. Same with a chainsaw as well though. This would be a much cleaner cut though, I think. Oh, that's so much easier than swinging a chainsaw around. My back would be killing me by now if I'd cut all that up on the ground. And the best part about it, didn't cost me a cent, just free power from the water turbine. No oil or fuel in the atmosphere either, so that's got to be a good thing. Just thought I'd show you guys that little trick. A lot of you live in cold climates and burn a lot of firewood, so this can save quite a bit of money on fuel and oil, and also there's not so many parts to wear out either. They're just a couple of big wheels and bearings, so should last pretty well, I think. So I'll just park that up there and put a cover over it, and just use it for when I get a load of small sticks. Thanks for watching, catch you later.